It was a productive day for me, and I will tell everything that happens today and analyze what was the reason that I was so productive today, unlike the other days. So I started the day after the I took my sahar, and then without thinking anything, I just sat at my desk and started studying. And I did not think about what will I study in the whole day. Rather, I just started with English, and so I started with preposition. So it was academic English. So I had to fill in the blanks with appropriate preposition, and I was practicing like I had over more than 50 in my practice book. So thinking about finishing those 50 practice tasks is kind of hard. So I thought to myself, alright, I'll just do only 10. And when I did only 10, I thought that it's really easy. I can go 10 or more. So I finished 20, and then I thought, alright, already almost half is done. So why not do 30 today? And tomorrow I'll do 30. So then I went to pray Salah. So I took a little break, and then I again sat at the desk and finished 10. So I have done 30. So only 25 was remaining. So it was very easy for me. I had the confidence that as I already finished more than 50%, I can easily do the rest of them. So I thought, well, let's not junk my brain. Let's let's switch tasks and start study another subject. So as English was not part of the science group, so I thought today I will not study any science related subjects, rather the common subjects. So I started with ICT. So I started with that chapter called database. So I started a lecture class. Um, it was about 3 hours lecture. So I finished so far 2 hours of lecture. 3 hours is easy and not that long for the whole chapter. But I'm not watching a movie. I'm here to learn. So if I want to learn, I cannot just uh, try to be fast and just see the video in 1.5x and without understanding anything. I just made it at 1x, so that I had the little space to think while I see the video, and the teacher was writing the commands and I was typing that in my PC, and before even some of the things that are shown in the lecture, I already did trial and error. Like I commanded and I saw what I need to do. How do I change the data? How do I add another column? Or how do I remove it? So before the lecture video showed that, I asked to Gemini, and then I did that myself. And when I wrote the code by myself, I have the confidence that it's really easy. So when the lectures show the same thing, it seemed very familiar and easy for me, and I just finished almost. I finished 2 hours. So the rest 1 hours I just left it to do later, and then I started. Um, at that time, I was feeling I have already been so productive. Let's take a break and start watching anime. And if I started watching anime, maybe I wouldn't stop in few episodes, rather binge the whole day. So I just uh, thought about for a second that can I watch anime later? Yes, I can watch anime later. So let's study now and I'll watch anime later. So I did not say that I will not watch anime today at all. I said for now, at least the next 1 or 2 hours, I will not watch anime. And while I was doing that, my phone was already shut down. I mean, it's just like a few minutes ago that I have turned on the phone, but the whole day the phone was shut down, so I had no chance of distraction. So I started to learn coding. So I don't do code much often, and I have many difficulties about it and many confusion in my mind. So I made a great prompt, like 3 pages prompt, and then I gave it to Gemini, and everything, my every doubt was cleared, and I got clear about my roadmap. And I started on a course of Harvard CS50. So as I'm very slacking off like guy, so it's hard for me to focus even for a few minutes. But the lecture was so interesting, and it was kind of addictive. Like 1.5 hours just went so fast. I did not know how time is passing so fast. I mean, I was loving the concepts that were being shown. It was mostly about binary system, but I liked it much of it. I mean, the lecture was really uh, made in a way that forces you to understand, not just memorize. So I loved the lecture, and I just only 30 minutes are remaining. And while I did these things, already 7 hours have passed, and it was about 1 p.m. And the last time I wake up was 13 hours ago. So I was feeling sleepy, so I went to my bed and just closed my eyes and I just fall asleep for 4.5 hours. And then after I did my iftar, I did not waste time, did not eat any salty food or junk foods. I just came right to my room, checked to WhatsApp, is there anything I have to see? And it was an important message. Like someone just asked me to make a thumbnail for him, so I have just made a customized thumbnail for him, and then I just started shooting for the video. So if I analyze like what are the key things that happened today that made this day so productive, unlike other day. On other day, I just I don't know how just time fast. I don't study at all. I just scroll and waste time, do nothing. But today it was different, right? So I have analyzed the reasons, and the reasons is the first thing I did was turning off the phone. After I did my sahar, I did not wait to. I did not feel like, alright, let's scroll for a few minutes, then I will study. Normally, when you start scrolling, we don't say that we'll scroll for a few hours. We say only few minutes. So while we set the target so low, we know that we will not be distracted. So that's why we start, and once we start, it's really hard to go back. And that's why I just cut off all those things by just turning off the phone. I have two phones, and I have just shut down two phones and threw them at a place that I cannot just reach like by stretching my hand. And then while my dopamine system was fucked up, as I have already jerked off 3 times last night, so I was already not feeling like studying. So I did not say I'll study big amount of things. I just said I'll study for few minutes. I mean, not long, and I'll just finish few exercises, not 50 exercises of English appropriate preposition. And then when I started, like when I convinced myself to start, like I don't have to finish the things, I just have to start. And when I started, it was hard. I got into a momentum, and I liked studying, to be honest. And then when I feel like I've already been doing it for a long time, my focus is on the way. I just took a break for a few minutes, like between maximum 5 minutes, and I did not do anything like stimulating in those 5 minutes. I mostly just walked or did nothing, and then it was the compound effect that made the day so productive. Like when the first thing I did was good, then the second thing was most likely to be good, and I got into momentum. So momentum does not stay permanently. It is bound to break. It is bound to become destroyed again. So once the momentum is broken, and you do a bad thing, then it is hard for you to do the next thing good. So the main thing you should do is first break the cycle of the bad momentum by just starting a small win. The small win just breaks the cycle of the bad momentum, and then makes you eligible for another great momentum. So yes, that was the thing. If I just sum up, so set a small target, focus on the start, don't focus on finishing, and then cut off your distraction and take few minutes of break when you feel like your focus is on the way, and you're good to go. So alright, I'm done here. I'll see you tomorrow with another video.